Alright, so my name is James IZ. I'm back here with another video, and of course, for today's video, this popped up in my recommended feed. Oh my goodness, bro, I haven't heard the name Vegan Gains in such a long time. Vegan Gains had shown his face on a FitxFearless live stream, I guess, or if you don't know who FitxFearless is, I mean, he's like an alpha male, men's self-improvement guy. His content is based around on how to make men and alpha and all that type of stuff, you know. I mean, he even gets into like the nitty-gritty of where he's talking about on how to walk like a man, on how to grow your like a man, how to sit down in a chair like a man.
This is how you walk like a man. When you walk like a man, you walk like your doesn't stink. A lot of you guys, what you do is you walk and you this is how you sit like a man. You don't sit with your legs wide open. You don't sit with your legs crossed.
I mean, it's just ridiculous, and yet he still has an audience. And this clip channel here, I'm guessing he does like these live streams. He gets these dusty ass dudes like Vegan Gains here, because I mean, this man looks rough. He like rates them. He tells them to get a haircut, to shave their face, or do something to change up their looks so that they can attract more women, make more money, whatever, the basic stuff. Hopefully these guys aren't paying to get into these live streams and they're doing it for free, because otherwise, I mean, what else are you supposed to tell them at the end of the fucking day? Yeah, bro, get a better haircut, wear clean clothes, bro, be more social. Like, what else can I truly fucking tell you to do to get more women, bro? Honestly, like, there's no magical pill out there. You can't just snap your fingers and have 10 pussies on your dick or something like at the same time, bro. Like, what's wrong with you? So you probably haven't been alive, you know, long enough. You were probably born in 2010. So let me tell you who Vegan Gains was. Back in the day, he was this controversial fitness dude. Yes, so he was a part of like a fitness YouTube at the time, and it was the most schizophrenic time period. And what made Vegan Gains here stand out the most is that he was vegan, first off, and he would say the most controversial shit out there. There was a bunch of commentary channels, a bunch of people talking about him, and he would say some of the craziest stuff. Like, I remember one time he made a video about his grandpa's recent passing, and he made it seem like because his grandpa wasn't vegan, that's the reason that he died, and that he deserved to die or something because he would eat meat. That type of shit back in the day. That's what Vegan Gains was. And well, now this is him. Does Vegan Gains even still upload to youtube.com? So he's still uploading and gets 16k views. I mean, he's still doing good for views, you know what I mean? He's still making vegan content and it's still getting decent views. Apparently he's gone through a divorce or some shit, so I mean, that kind of makes sense, you know what I mean? I totally get why she left.
Well, I've had an interesting few years. I got married when I think I was 23, 24. I was dating my wife for about a year before we got married, and we just recently decided to separate. And I'm not hurt about it. You know, the relationship kind of ran its course. I learned a lot from the whole experience. I kind of learned that people are the way they are. If you kind of notice, even with younger women, like there's this idea that you can kind of mold them into what you want to be. People are the way they are. And women kind of play these games where they'll act as though they have kind of interest in your type of hobbies, and kind of act as though, oh yeah, I want to like, you know, like ride bikes with you or something. I'm big into motorcycles. And then it turns out once you're married and once...
Yeah, bro. Women don't give a fuck about your hobby. I mean, like, maybe not all of them. I mean, some of them do. But I guess you would have to just let them figure it out on their own and shit, and like, just don't tell them everything, you know what I mean? Just let them figure out that you're really into motorcycles, you know what I mean? Type shit.
Realize, like, okay, things are locked in. They get very complacent, and I think that's part of why the relationship kind of failed. It was kind of doomed from the beginning, and we just weren't kind of perfect for each other. And yeah, I think being in that kind of situation where you're married, and there's a pretty good certainty that you can't just walk out. You know, if things aren't kind of going the way you want them to go, you can't say, you know, I think we're going to part ways. I'm just going to date somebody else. And that kind of makes women complacent, and I've learned marriage is just a bad idea for men.
He's just outright saying that marriage is bad for men. No. I believe marriage is a good thing. It's just that you need to pick the right woman to do it with, because a good and healthy relationship is actually boring. And that's how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to see each other every day, you know what I mean? It's supposed to be kind of mundane and boring, and yeah, you kind of have to live with that for the rest of your life, you know what I mean? And nowadays, obviously, that doesn't sound pretty at all. That does not sound good. If I try to be like selling a course on dating or a relationship type of person or a creator on the internet, and if I was talking like that, like, I'm not gonna get anywhere. Like, I have to be toxic on purpose just to make everybody excited and to get everybody's emotions involved, because that's where like the dopamine comes from, and everyone's just like a stimulant junkie, you know what I mean? Caffeine is probably like the only thing that I'm a junkie about, or I'm not even a junkie. I only take like 200 milligrams of caffeine per day anyways, which is probably lightweight to some of you people out there who are stim heads. But yeah, in the big year of 2025, bro, the majority of these chicks aren't emotionally mature enough to understand a good, healthy relationship is actually supposed to be kind of boring. It's not really going to be exciting all the time.
It was an amicable breakup, so I don't have to pay like alimony. I haven't lost like half my money or anything. So things are going good. As far as life goes, I'm making good money, and I get to keep more of my money because I don't have to support my wife anymore. She's got her own place now.
Okay, wait, so he just broke up with his girlfriend, basically. He didn't actually lose anything.
Number one, I always tell guys, right? I say, before she even becomes your girlfriend, you gotta date her for 2 years. And then guys,
so for 2 years straight, you gotta date her, see her every once in a while for 2 years straight without making it official. So I mean, what's the, like, bro, you've been seeing each other for what the fuck? What are you talking about?
You were dating her for a year, and then you married her within the year.
Yeah, some of that had to do with it being a long-distance relationship at the beginning.
Why was it a long-distance relationship?
Okay, all right. See, look, this is where I kind of... He might say something that I actually agree with, bro. A long-distance relationship, I don't believe in that shit, bro. If you don't live within a 20 or 50-mile radius of me, I'm not going to entertain the conversation. What the fuck you chatting about, my guy? Are you that desperate for some poon, huh? You're that desperate for a relationship there, vegan gain?
Okay, so don't get into long-distance relationships.
Yeah.
Number one, date the woman for at least 2 years before you even make her your girlfriend, because you need to see who she really is as a person.
I'm pretty sure this guy's single and like he's giving out some dating advice right now. There's no fucking way. I guess he can give out some looks maxing advice and everything, and maybe like some confidence stuff, but this whole dating in a relationship, bro, I think that's way out of your league here, FitX. All right, yeah, dating a chick for a year and then marrying her is sort of crazy. Like dating her for 2 years and not making it official, that is also crazy as fuck too. He is biased because, well, I guess he probably doesn't want him to actually be successful with women, so he would lose money that way. So
like, again, I actually have diagnosed antisocial personality disorder.
We know.
Being more patient with your dating life and picking the best woman. Not saying you got to go sleep around, not saying that you got to go date 50 girls. 1 or 2 girls, no more than 3, that you are consistently dating over a long period of time before you pick the one that you...
Do you not understand how much time that fucking takes? Bro, trying to date 2 to 3 chicks at a time for 2 years, and then you just pick out which one is best suited for a girlfriend material, bro? Like, do you know how much time you would have to waste? What the fuck is this shit, bro? Like, bro, you people actually watch this shit?
Consider your girlfriend. Because it saves you from all of this stuff.
Well, like, what do you mean that it saves you, bro? You're not married yourself. You don't even have a girlfriend yourself.
Oh, she comes over and fuck. No, you actually date. So when we're taking girls, you actually date.
Look, bro, at the end of the day, if you try to come to the internet and try to talk to one of these dudes here, you're in like a rough patch in life, you are in the deep end, brother, okay? If you're like vegan gains here, you're cooked, buddy, okay? If you're over here fucking coming to the internet trying to talk to like these alpha male guru types of dudes, you know what I mean? Like these fucking know-it-alls. It's crazy that like an unmarried guy with no girlfriend can get away with like saying this shit and dudes just buy into it. Hold up, bro.
I actually have very low interest in people when I first meet them, and they kind of have to prove themselves to me that, they're relatively intelligent. They share some...
Like I said, like this guy's past explains on who he is. He is a terrible person. When you first meet people, they have to prove themselves to you. Dude, for what? Like, you're not special. You're a vegan.
Interest. They're just kind of a cool, chill person, and like there's just chemistry there. And a lot of them actually want to make moves.
He's 33. He's cooked already. This is pointless. This whole conversation is just fucking pointless.
I don't know if that dating strategy, like dating, I don't know, 2, maybe 3 girls at once. I don't know if that would really work for me, but I like that's
okay.
Totally
it doesn't have to work for you. I just gave a suggestion. If you don't want to try it, then no problem. I would just say just be more mindful with the people that you plan on dating. Now let me see the hair.
Like this 10-minute conversation was just Vegan Gains yapping. And then FitX said something, and then Vegan Gains just completely denied on what he said. You don't have to do what I just tell you to do. Yeah, so let me see your hair. That was the entire conversation here with him and Vegan Gains, bro. That was Vegan Gains showing up on an alpha male type of live stream or whatever the hell. I don't know on what to truly call that. Besides pathetic, of course. If you're 33 years old and you're coming to the internet, from what I saw there, Vegan Gains is basically cooked. I mean, he was already in like a marriage for 9 years and then ended up getting divorced, and he's 33. He's coming to the internet looking for some advice and looking for some help, and then he just denied the help. I really don't know what else to say here besides yeah, so go ahead and leave a like on the channel, subscribe to the video. I'll see you later. I'm done here. I'm done with this video. I'm out of here.